Hey, it's me, Arrow, and I'm just gonna jump right into this because I've done this 2 times now, and I almost had it for the last take, but of course someone just had to walk in and and be like, just wanted to say hi. And I'm like, okay, hi. Not like they knew, so it's not their fault. Um, but I'm just gonna hop right into it. I do not feel like I am worth living. And I know that's kind of like I'm thrusting you into it. Like, it's just like, okay, I had like this whole thing with the other video where I was just having like a little introduction and then I'd get into it. But I'm not really going to go through that again. If you know me in real life, you know that not only am I a piece of shit, but I'm also fucking ridiculously lazy. I have no motivation at all for anything. And I could go through everything and try to really unpack it, really try to understand why I'm like that. But I don't really need a reason for everything, okay? I'm always trying to find a reason for things. I'm always trying to find, oh, this is why this happens. This is why this happens to me. Rationalize why I might, I hate my hair. Rationalize why I might do something. So I don't think I'm useful at all, okay? The only two things I'm good at is math and science. I can barely write, I can barely read. I could write more than I could read, but I can barely read at all. And I mean, it's kind of a joke. Yes, I can read. I know how to read, but reading effectively, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to study. I don't know how to do work. I can't do work. I'm that lazy sometimes. And I sometimes eat way too much because I try to numb the pain of life, of all the expectations and things that are placed on me to be a certain way. Not even just talking about being trans, but also just being a human being. It's a little bit difficult because it's a little bit difficult because I'm expected to do something great. I'm expected to I'm expected to be somebody. I'm expected to do something. And no matter how many times someone tells me, oh, no, 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 that's not true. No, I'm always going to believe it. Because I need the respect of other people. And when I don't have that, I work really hard to get that respect. I try to do certain things, but I can't because I'm so lazy. So what do I have to do? Well, sometimes I'll lie about certain things. I'll say, oh, yes, I've done this, I've done that. But not like to my friends or like to my teachers, like, oh, yeah, I'm so cool, like, look at me. But more like to my family sometimes. They'll be like, oh, I bet you studied real hard for that test. And I'll be like, uh huh, I studied all night and all week. No, I never study for anything. I never study for a single thing. Which makes, when I tell that to people, it makes them think, holy shit, if you did study, you'd be amazing, you'd be great. And I'm just like, thank you, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not gonna study, I'm not gonna do that. I'm too lazy. I just don't feel like I have a function or a purpose. And logically, if I don't have that, I should not be here. Furthermore, I if you hear that, I am so sorry. um it's my brother. It's whatever. So, I'm not trying to prove anything, okay? Yes, furthermore, let's see what's else. I can't form meaningful relationships with people for the last 8 fucking months. I've been pretending I'm in a relationship with a fictional character to make myself happy. And although that was effective in that part, it inadvertently, you know, changed me in a way or I can't understand things. I don't understand human relationships. It's too difficult for me to wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around a fucking conversation, and it pains me to be a part of it. And I can't, I can't deal with it. I can't do it. I just can't. There are certain people that are fine I can have a conversation with, but I can't. I just can't. I can't make a lasting human meaningful relationship thing. I'm desperate and I'm lonely too much. And a fucking heart disease that's gonna fucking kill me probably. What am I good for? I'm good for nothing. I don't I can't I can't I can't bounce back from this. I can't break past the limit. I can't do that. Okay? I'm not like that. That's not my personality. I can try to be like that all I want, but I'm not like that. I'm not special. I'm not unique. I'm not anything. I'm just I'm just lousy and stupid and dumb. I can't do anything right. And I wouldn't be surprised if my friends, they hate me at this point and they just want me into their lives. Not like I've done anything wrong necessarily, but because I'm just that much of a screw up. Who wants a screw up around? Who wants that around? Who wants that in their life? I, every time I get happy, my brain just pushes me right out of it. It's just like it's suddenly it's like, why are you happy? Why are you happy? You can't be happy now. Don't be happy because there are so many bad things that are gonna happen to you. How could you possibly be happy? And you have a limited time span. Why even bother at this point? And everyone has a limited lifespan, but I've got one that's less. So I don't if I'm never gonna break out of this shell, and if I'm never gonna be able to talk to people, and if I'm never gonna be able to be my own person, and if I'm never going to be able to meet other people's expectations or be better than that, and I have nothing to bring to society, I should honestly not be here anymore. It just makes sense, you know? From an emotional standpoint, you could say, oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. You're important. You can't say that logically. You can't say that objectively. I'm objectively not important. Because there are so many people that can do my job better than me. I know people in my own school that can do my job so much better than I can. And you could be like, nobody's like you. What do you mean nobody's like me? Of course no one's like me. I'm a goddamn fucking idiot. Of course no one's like me. And that doesn't mean anything. You don't get points for being unique. You go up in this world by being better than people, and I'm not better than people. I'm not better than anyone. At some things, yes, I'm good at, but that doesn't get me very far, and even then, I kind of suck at those. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna give up. See, two things are gonna happen. I'm going to continue living my life. Actually, three things that are gonna happen. So I'm gonna keep living my life, suffering, and trying to meet people's expectations, constantly doing this stupid bullshit, and trying to rise up and get as high as I can, and exhaust myself. Or I can quit. I can say I don't want to lead this path of greatness. I just want to be a normal person. And I couldn't really deal with that burden because of those expectations. But if I just say, fuck the expectations, and let me just be my own person and let me live simply, then that'd be fine. But at the end of the day, I'm still a fucking idiot. And I still can't do anything right. I still can't form human relationships. And I'm still gonna die. Okay? Or I kill myself. I can't do anything. I can't do anything right at this point. I even Some people don't go to school for days, but I'm always going to school, and it would be wrong for me not to, but, like, what if I didn't? What if I just stopped? What if I stopped caring and let my grades plummet and my health plummet? I mean, if that happened, yeah, I'd, I'd, I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself now. I just don't have the courage to do it. This isn't a positive note. I'm not leaving on a positive note. This is it. I have nothing else left. Stupid. It's so